Well, I think probably what you're going to see is you are going to be seeing back to the fundamentals, back to the basics, back to the understanding in physiology and pharmacology. I can't see how things will move forward. There'd just be too much money lost in this again, if there is. The way I think that's going to happen is possibly through more independent and smaller companies. As far as coming up with the goods on the diseases, what they're going about it the right way. You're starting to get down to the biochemistry at the molecular level. What's happening this way? What's happening that? The problem with there is you're going to have to be real careful, because it's something that previously what you have is a situation where people will look at a disease area and they will find a marker. And we saw this years and years ago in the British Society of Gastroenterology. And what you could see is you get all sorts of presentations at these meetings. We were interested in irritable bowel syndrome at the time. And you would get the clinicians come up and they would present stuff and they say, well, look, we have this patient population of irritable bowel syndromers, and in fact, compound or endogenous compound blah 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 is raised. Therefore, that is what causes irritable bowel syndrome. And what they were doing, of course, they're getting correlation. They're getting correlation saying, well, such and such is raised, and therefore it must be the cause. They're confusing correlation with causation. So what we've got to do is get away from the correlation and down to the causation. And that is not going to be a trivial thing to do.